In Tagalog, nouns cannot stand alone. Well, I'm sure you know that by now. If not, stick around. Kumusta po kayo? Welcome back. Let's continue our journey in learning a beautiful language, Tagalog, the language of the Philippines. If you have been watching my channel, you'd most likely be familiar with the Tagalog case markers. Tagalog case markers work the same way as articles in English like the, a, and an. Tagalog case markers also function like the English prepositions like of, for, in, on, at, etc. In this video, I will begin a short chapter on Tagalog case markers and go through the three main types of Tagalog case markers. But before that, please be sure that you are subscribed by clicking on the subscribe button and the bell notification button so you'd be updated of new videos. Alright? As you can see in this table, the three main types are direct marker, the indirect marker, and the oblique marker. All three are used in conjunction with common and personal nouns in the singular and plural forms. I have talked extensively about the direct case marker in episode 12 and the indirect case marker in episode 52. But there are nuances that I did not discuss in those videos. But just the same, if you wish to review or you have missed those, please check them out. The links are in the description box down below. In Tagalog, a noun cannot stand alone. The job of a case marker is to help it stand and announce what the noun is all about. Is it a proper noun, like a name of a person? Is it a common noun, like names of people, animals, objects, ideas, or any inanimate objects? Is it in the plural form? Are there more than one of them? These are what case markers are all about. In this video, I will review the ang case marker and talk about some nuances about it. I will cover the other case markers in succeeding videos. So, tara, simulan na natin. The ang case marker is used for common nouns like names of people, animals, objects, ideas, or inanimate objects. The easiest way to understand the ang case marker is to think that it does exactly what the article the does in English. For example, ang bahay, the house, ang kotse, the car, ang aso, the dog, ang babae, the woman, ang bata, the child, and so on. Also note that Tagalog case markers are gender neutral. Ang is just ang. Whereas in some European languages like Spanish, you would have el and la. Not so in Tagalog. For plural common nouns, the plural marker mga is added. You now have ang mga. It might be a challenge for non-Asian speakers to pronounce this, which will require you to practice saying it. It's ang mga. Ang mga. Try it. Ang mga. Very good. So, the plural form is simply ang mga bahay, the houses, ang mga kotse, the cars, ang mga aso, the dogs, ang mga babae, the women, ang mga bata, the children. It's not complicated. Don't you agree? Let's use the ang mga marker in simple sentences. We will use the simple verb subject object or the verb subject predicate patterns. Here goes. Naglalayag ang bangka sa dagat. The boat is sailing in the sea. Tumatakbo ang aso sa parke. The dog is running in the park. Naglalakad ang bata sa kalye. The child is walking in the street. Nagsasalita ang guro sa entablado. The teacher is speaking on stage. Here's the plural form. Naglalayag ang mga bangka sa dagat. The boats are sailing in the sea. Tumatakbo ang mga aso sa parke. The dogs are running in the park. Naglalakad ang mga bata sa kalye. The children are walking in the street. Nagsasalita ang mga guro sa entablado. The teachers are speaking on stage. Ayos ba? Hindi naman mahirap, di ba? It's not too hard, right? Let's continue. Now, let's go back to our table. You might be wondering, what is this yung and yung mga are all about? What are those? Those are the alternate markers for ang and ang mga. Why do we need an alternate marker? You may ask. What for? Well, it's like this. When you say ang bahay, it simply means the house. There is no personal attachment between you and the subject. It's a simple statement, nothing more. But when you say yung bahay, you are referring to a specific house that has made or has a connection with you. There's a big difference between saying ang bahay ko and yung bahay ko. They both translate the same, my house. One is a simple statement. The other is a statement with personal attachment. So, even if the examples on this table translate the same, the one with yung is more personal. Yung bahay, the house. Yung kotse, the car. Yung aso, the dog. Yung babae, the woman. Yung bata, the child. I hope you're feeling it. Let's have some more examples. Let's see how the subjects have connection with the speaker. Malinis na yung bahay. The house is now clean. Maybe the speaker spent some time or effort in having the house clean. That's the connection between the speaker and the house. Gusto ko yung kotse. I like the car. Maybe the speaker visited a car dealership and is talking about a particular car he liked. That's a connection. Nakakatakot yung aso. The dog is scary. The dog caused the speaker to be scared. Now, that's an emotional connection. Hindi ko gusto yung babae. I don't like the lady. Or I don't like that lady. Maybe the speaker just met a lady that rubbed him or her the wrong way. That's definitely an emotional connection, although not a pleasant one. Mabait yung bata, no? The kid is nice, right? Looks like some child made a good impression on the speaker. Now, that's a connection. Nakakabusog yung kinain ko kanina. The food I ate earlier is filling. The speaker is talking about a satisfying meal he or she had. That's a connection. Totoo ba yung sinabi mo? Is what you said true? The speaker wants to know if what was said to him or her is true. That's a connection. Masarap yung niluto mo. What you cooked is delicious. Another satisfying experience by the speaker. Definitely an emotional connection. Now, let's try yung with plural subjects. Simply add mga. Here goes. Gusto ko yung mga sinabi niya. I like what he or she said. I like the things that he or she said. Nakakainis yung mga pinsan mo. Your cousins are annoying. Nakakatakot yung mga magulang mo. Your parents are scary. Hindi ko makalimutan yung mga ginawa niya. I can't forget the things he or she did. Iniisip ko yung mga nangyari kahapon. I am thinking about the things that happened yesterday. Nakakatuwa yung mga bata. The kids are a lot of fun. Ayos ba? So far so good? Please note that in these examples, yung can be replaced with ang. You can use both. Both are acceptable. but ang sounds sterile, lacking connection with the subject. So, when do you use ang? And when do you use yung? Well, there is no hard and fast rule, but ang can be used in more formal discussions or writing. Yung is more informal and more personal. So, my pro tip is use yung because it will make you sound like a native Tagalog speaker. Try it. There's more nuances on the case marker ang, and I will talk about those in my next video. I hope to see you then. I also hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit the like button. That will help this channel reach more people. And always remember to practice speaking Tagalog with your Filipino friends, partners, or family members. They will be more than happy to help you. And also, if you are doing any formal or online classes on Tagalog, then I'd encourage you to continue with what you're doing. I will see you soon. Maraming salamat po at hanggang sa susunod.